Way ah, way ah, way. Way ah, way ah, way. Way ah, way. Way ah, way ah, hey.
Coyote woman lived near skeleton men. Skeleton men lived near coyote woman. That is how it was. One day, as Coyote woman was walking around looking for food, she passed by Skeleton Man's place. Skeleton Man was sitting and doing something very strange. Coyote woman stopped and watched him. What Skeleton Man was doing was this. He would sing a certain song, haye, haya, haye, and then his eyes would fly right out of his head. They would fly toward the south until they were out of sight. Then as Coyote woman watched, Skeleton Man's eyes came flying back and went right back into his head again. Ah, Skeleton Man said, I have seen so many things. Coyote woman walked up to him. I like that song you were singing, she said. Hip oye, Skeleton Man said. Yes, it is a good song. When I sing, I see things I have not seen before. I saw a canyon and it was just filled with game animals. Deer and rabbits were there and all kinds of other animals. Coyote woman thought about all those game animals. Will you teach me to sing that song also? Coyote woman said. It is easy, Skeleton Man said. Just face the south and sing like this. Then he sang again. Hiya, hey, hiya, hey. As he sang, his eyes flew out toward the south. He sat there and waited. Before too long, his eyes came back again. That is easy, Coyote woman said. I can do that too. Just be sure to face the south and do not move, Skeleton Man said. Then he disappeared. I will see that canyon, Coyote woman said. She sat down and faced the south, and she sang very hard. Haye, haye, haye. Her eyes came out of her head and flew toward the south. Hep oye, Coyote woman said. I can see the game animals. This canyon is a good place. She got so excited that she began to move around. Soon she was facing toward the north. Now Coyote woman said, it's time for my eyes to come back. Come back to me, eyes. But her eyes did not come back. She called them again, but nothing happened. She called 4 times, and now she could no longer see anything. Is Oya, she said. What am I going to do? I can no longer see anything. Where are my eyes? I called them back to me.
Then Coyote woman had an idea. She didn't realize she was no longer facing south, and that her eyes could not return to her because she was facing the wrong way. I know what has happened, she said. My eyes came back to me, but they missed my head. They are on the ground here, near me. I have to look for them, Coyote woman began to feel around for her lost eyes. She looked and finally found something, just the shape of one of her eyes. At the end of the stalk, here is one of them. Then she found another, round thing which fell, an eye on the end of another stalk. Here is another one, she said. She lifted them up and popped them into her eyes sockets. Now she could see, but everything looked yellow. Huh? She said. My eyes are not working so well. They went outside my head for too long. I had better go find my children. Then Coyote woman trotted home. But as soon as her children saw her, they were afraid. Her eyes were big and yellow. Frightened them. They ran in all directions away from her. Coyote woman chased the children. Come back, she called. But they continued to run away. Coyote woman had put 2 big grounds in her head for eyes, and now her eyes were big and yellow, frightening. So it has been ever since that all coyotes have yellow eyes. And coyotes live scattered all over the place. And here is where the story has it.
It's not time to make a change. Just relax, take it easy. You're still young, that's your fault. There's so much you have to know. Find a girl, settle down. If you want, you can marry. Look at me, I am old, but I'm happy. I was once like you are now, and I know that it's not easy to be calm when you found something